Were you there when Hulk Hogan was there?
Yeah. Yep.
Any Hogan stories?
Well, no, I mean, I got to be involved in the match when Edge and Hulk won the titles from Billy and Chuck.
Oh, that's right. On
Yeah.
4th of July, right?
Yep.
4th of July. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. So I got to be involved, and Hulk had like a condo at the Palms, and when I left wrestling, I was in police academy. So I worked Friday and Saturday night at the Palms at a bar called Rain. It was the hot spot, for people to go off the strip.
Hmm.
And Maloof owned it, you know, and we're getting ready to do the night, so we have the security briefing with everybody. And as we're having the briefing, Maloof is showing Hulk around. And then I look up and I stand up and I looked at him and I say, Hulk. He looks up and goes, Rico, what's going on? And we go big hug. And Maloof is like this. He's like, one of my security guys knows Hulk Hogan. He didn't even know who I was. Maloof,
Right.
and he, oh brother, what's going on? I tell him what I'm doing, and big hug. And he says, good luck, good luck. Go ahead and, go get it. Be a police officer. Happy for you. Then I met his son Nick and stuff like that. So Terry has always been cool to me. Saw him several times after that. Rico brother. You know. So
There has to be something in your head, though. I don't care how many matches you've had. That there's just always that little voice. For what it was for me anyway. That said, "Oh, this is Hulk Hogan." Like I was King Kong Bundy. King Kong Bundy was one of my closest friends. Like
mhm.
we used to get together 2, 3, 4 times a week. But every once in a while, we would go out to dinner, and there'd be that voice in my head saying, "This is King Kong Bundy, and you're a sixth grade kid, terrified of this man." I would assume something like that has to happen once in a while when you're talking to Hulk Hogan. No,
Oh yeah, I'm talking to another great icon in the business. I watched him as Thunderlips in
yeah,
Rocky 3,
has
you
to be.
know,
Yeah, yeah,
you know, and Hogan, like I said, he was always good to me, understood my character, but we never crossed to where I was wrestle Hulk.
right,
I was a mid card guy and stuff like that. But I did get involved
right.
in the tag team title match, which was an honor, just like wrestling Ric Flair and going over on him. That's a highlight of my life.
Yeah.
You know, man like Ric Flair agreeing to that. You know that what's that say about him? You know,
Right.
he's willing to do something to help somebody else's career.
Was that the biggest night of your career? Was it the wedding? What would you say was the biggest night
Oh my
for
God, I've
Rico?
had so many of them. Each match that I had, especially with the people I've named, were all iconic to me. Remember, I only lasted 7 years in the business, and the last four were on the big main stage. I mean, I wrestled Mysterio and Mohegan Sun, and that was a barn burner of a match. Ray let me do my stuff, and I'm going to let Ray do his stuff. And this is after he came off the match in SummerSlam with Kurt Angle, and he gave Kurt Angle the whopping. He let me come out there and pull moves that I had thought of that I never got to use and stuff like that. He was all for it, you
Nice.
know, and he let me show off a little bit of talent. He wasn't scared to do that. I call
Right.
him Ray Ray. I loved wrestling Ray Ray, you know. And like I said, everybody was good to me. Every match had something special in it for me.
Any social media you want to plug? Any way if someone wants to get in touch with
Well,
you or promoter?
yeah, if you do Kenny Bolin, that's one, or Rene Dupree. Renee helps, Renee Ford stuff. And there's a gentleman in South Korea named Terry Jong. He's put together the Rico Costantino appreciation page, and he runs it. And when the fans write in, it gives an instant message. Thank you for messaging. We'll get right back to you. But I will tell you, it is me that answers the questions. Terry doesn't answer anything. It's me. And if you write, it is me who is replying to you. Because I get, is this really Rico? Yes.
What platform is that on? Is that on Facebook? Is that on
Facebook. Yeah, Facebook.
Okay.
I
Are you
don't
on
do
Facebook
social media.
yourself? Okay.
I have a Facebook page because when I was sick, Kenny Bolin did a GoFundMe. So
Okay.
I have a Facebook page. I know I have a Twitter account somewhere and a TikTok account, but it's not me. It's
Got it.
somebody being me. So
Got
I
it.
don't do the social media. The internet knows enough about me. They really do. So Renee Dupree on Cafe de Renee or Kenny Bolin, they can always get a hold of me, and if they know I'm doing this, they know you have my number.
Sure. Yeah.
If they want to contact you,
Absolutely.
you know.
Absolutely.